everyone, welcome to Tilia's Natural Soaps. Here is my soap that I made yesterday. This is my turmeric soap. My black soap with turmeric and calendula petals. Some people say calendula petals. I don't know if it's how to pronounce it, but I like calendula. That sounds more professional. So I'm going to take this out of the mold. Hope I just didn't bang that up. So here's my soap. Isn't that pretty? It does have a little scent to it, but I think because of the last soap that I made, it was that African musk. So it was kind of strong smelling. So I think it picked it up even though I washed the mold. So I'm going to cut this, and because I have petals on the top of this, I'm not going to do it straight down because it'll leave drag marks across the soap. So I have to turn it a different way. So let me see if I can get this over here so you guys can see. So I will turn this on the side like this. And that will eliminate the drag marks from the petals. So I'm going to cut a little sample like I normally do. And it's just black all the way through. Isn't that pretty? Then I have my basket right here. So while I'm cutting it, I'm going to place it in the basket. This is a hanging basket. I have like a rack that you slide the baskets on so it hangs up so all the air gets throughout. And I don't have to worry about, let me see how big this is. I don't have to worry about my soap not drying all the way. And I think I'm going to cut these a little bigger. Then again, that's a good size. I would leave it this size. Maybe a little bigger. Because I did raise the price, so I'll make it a little bigger. Not too big. You don't want to give everything away for free. Yeah. All my facial soaps now, my botanicals, are $7. And only because, you know, it's so expensive. So expensive delivery. I ordered something one time, I think the oils, the fragrance oil, I used to pay maybe $12 for a 16 ounce. Now that same fragrance oil is like $30. Shipping for itself is almost the same price. It's almost like, what's the point? You might as well wait till you get some low on things and then do one order, because it's not even worth spending $10, $12 on shipping for one little thing. I ordered a fragrance one time before. The shipping was more than the actual fragrance itself. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And especially if you're a small business, it kind of sucks. But what can you do? What can you do? There's another sample. I usually give these to like my ambassadors so they can try it, let me know. This one you can kind of see the little turmeric right in here. So next time I make this out, I make sure I do stir it pretty well. So let me see. Here's my skinny mold. I don't use this mold that much. I like the size of the soap, but it seems like it's a pain in the butt trying to get it out of the mold. I don't even like using it. I like the way the soap looks. I think last time I put it in the freezer a little bit to see if that'll work, but It's a pain. And this mold here I had forever. I think it's time to get some new ones, but they don't even cost as much. I mean, they don't even cost the same. And I do understand things go up, but you know, they want you to have membership. And I was like, well, if I'm paying for my order, why I need to have a membership to get something? I think that's kind of rude. But I guess they figure if they need it, so now you can just buy molds from other, there's a lot of companies out now. At first when the companies was far and few, I mean, you know, they can get away with it, but it's a lot of soap companies out here, or companies that don't even make soap but sell like the supplies, like the molds and the equipment and gloves and goggles. What else you use for soap? When you gotta make sure your lye water and oils are, you know, you gotta get the thermometer like the gun. And you just press the button, it'll tell you, but I didn't even buy that off a line. I went to, it was ridiculous. They wanted $30. I went on to Harbor Freight. I have one up the street from where I live at, not too far. Actually, like 5 miles or so, 7 miles. I went there and got it. I think I paid $7.99 for it. I think now it's about $12.99, but still beats $30. They tried it, y'all. These companies be trying it. I know you need to make your profits, but you tried it. That's why I always look at prices before other places before I make that final decision. Because, you know, being a small business person, I got to count every penny, every dollar, every cent. And people don't understand that. I don't even carry samples with me like I used to, because you kind of run into the same person, or somebody asks you, do you have any samples to try? Then you come to realize they all want samples, but you're not buying anything. So if you want 2 or 3 samples or something, that's almost like you're getting a whole bar of soap. So I don't carry the samples. I'll give samples out to people, my customers, when they buy something, or if they haven't bought anything in a while, then I'll reach out to them and say, hey, I'm still in business, and I'll send them something. I mean, this is a paycheck for me. I don't want it to be a hobby. I like making soap, and I like to make money doing it. But I refuse to just always give stuff away. I don't mind. Even like if I have somebody who come to the table, if I have small little samples, I won't give them a whole bar. Like one of these bars of soap, I'll cut this like 3 times, and I'll put it in a business card. A business card, and I'll use that as samples for people. Or if I'm doing an event, and I've made a whole lot of money, I may give out a sample. Or somebody who look like they're really interested but not for sure, I'll give them a sample. A lot of times they'll come back and order something the same day. I don't know if it's the guilt because they got the sample, or if they see me again at the same event, they'll come back the next time and order something. Or buy something. Not order, but buy, purchase. So, okay, this came out pretty good. Well, it's coming out pretty good. It's not like the last time I had to wrestle it out the mold. There you go. Oops. Hope didn't mess this up. So this is what I make for my travel size soaps. Turn this around this way. Here you go. Isn't that pretty? If I had it filled all the way up, it'd probably be up to here, and I can do them a little wider. But I like doing the small ones because I do a sample trio of my black soap, my butterface soap, and my plain turmeric and calendula soap. And a lot of people like those, and I sell them as like a gift set of 3. So I'm going to finish cutting this, you guys, and then I'm going to show you everything when I'm done. I just love, 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 love this soap. So now all I have to do is the people that I gave samples to before, because this is my first time making, you know, a nice size batch. I made a small batch to see how it worked, but I didn't have the calendula petals inside the soap or on top. And my ambassadors never got back to me. One of my ambassadors, she's lucky she's cute, which is my daughter, couldn't find hers. And just beat me up and down. Oh, mommy, you didn't give me that. Baby girl, yes, I did. Okay, 2 months later, she found it in a bag. So I don't know if she actually really misplaced it, or she's trying to pull the wool over my eyes for some free stuff. To get free stuff anyway, when I use her to sample things. And I gotta tighten this up. So here's all my soap, all nice and cut. I'm going to move this soap cutter. And this soap cutter I got off of Etsy. The name of the company is Plowboys. So it comes with a little string. And you can tighten it up like a guitar string. And it had an extra piece. And what I did was I taped it on the back of this underneath so I wouldn't lose it. So I used boxing tape so it can stay. So here is my soaps. So you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring it down some. So here's all my soaps. And my soaps that's in the mold. And I'll let you see that as well. I was watching the Kennedy Honors. You can really see the yellow in here. It probably was a pocket and I didn't stir it well enough, but turmeric gives you that even, shiny glow to your skin. I've been using it and it helps with the blemishes. I just love everything about turmeric. And it's good for your insides too. You heal you inside out. The miracle herb, they call it. So here's all my soaps. So let me see if I can turn this around so you guys can see it. I'm gonna let you see my lazy bones. Look at my lazy fur baby. He likes to look outside that top window. So here's my soaps. Here's my basket, my hanging basket so they can dry. It takes 4 weeks for these soaps to dry, to cure actually. And you can't use them before that. Some soap people wait for 3 weeks. I like to do mine 4, then shrink wrap them. Sometimes I might forget because I don't like to shrink wrap. I like to make the soap and like to cut it, and that's it. So it may go 5 or 6 weeks before I even get around to it. Or I notice that my inventory is really low, then I'll go ahead and shrink wrap my soaps and stuff. And I shrink wrap it because people touch and smell and things that I sell I don't want people to touch it. I do have like sample bars where I may leave out. You know, let people touch, smell, or whatever. I do have hand sanitizer. Here's my extra calendula petals that fell off. And I'll probably put these right back in the bag. Because they were on the top. I'll let them dry. Because there's a little moisture from the heat. But here you go. Thanks for watching Tilia's Natural Soaps. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Toodles.